I want to give you a full disclaimer before you start watching this video. Do not do this. Do not do this, or else you're going to ruin your pullover. All right, so be entertained. It's just for entertainment purposes. Kind of works. You guys can comment in the comment section down below. Tell me what I did wrong, but I tried, and you have to try in order to learn. That's if you don't get anything out of this video, you have to try in order to learn, and I tried. So let's go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Allan Wade, back again with another video on the SE600, guys. If you haven't purchased your SE600, use my link, my Amazon link down in the description below. I'm an Amazon affiliate and it helps out every time you use my link to purchase products on Amazon. But that's not why we're here. Today we're going to talk about hoodies. This right here is my alma mater, the Art Institute of Philadelphia. I'm not even sure if they're open anymore, but that's not what we're talking about. The Art Institute of Philadelphia, this is my pullover that I have. I have many different pullovers, but let's face it, guys, in the comments below, I want you guys to answer this question. Do you guys like pullovers better, or do you guys like zip-ups better? Me personally, I like zip-ups better, but pullovers are less expensive and they're more cost-effective for businesses, so I can see why they make them. But today, we're going to attempt to turn this right here, my one and only, actually I have another color, but this is my only red one, and I love this pullover right here, but we're gonna turn it into a zip-up, guys. So stick around. I've never done this before, so if I ruin this, if I mess it up, then unfortunately it's gonna be the end of this sweatshirt, this pullover, so keep your fingers crossed. Let's dive into it. So the first thing, I've never done this before, like I said, so I got everything that I think I'm gonna need right here. Got a ruler, got some scissors, and I got some tape, some transparent tape. The reason why I have a transparent tape is because I don't have any of that material chalk. So, oh, another thing I got that you guys are gonna need to do this project is, of course, we're gonna need a zipper and maybe some tweezers, or some some tweezers, or some what do you call those things, those needle nose pliers, because we might need to adjust the zipper. But let's take the zipper out and let's evaluate the situation with the zipper. Bought this from, you could buy a zipper from your local fabric store. So let me see, this looks like it should be this looks like it's the perfect size. Actually, we might not need to do any extra cutting of the zipper, so we don't need to needle nose pliers. Because what I was going to say is, down on the zipper right here, there's a part that you can like pry apart, and you can like cut off the excess which you don't need, and you can like put it back together. But it looks like we're not going to need that. So yeah, this is the dangerous / fun part. We're going to take our perfectly good hoodie and we're going to ruin it. Originally I was planning to find the center of it. I think we could just eyeball it. Let me get on this side right here. We could just eyeball it, but this is something kind of serious, so you don't want to eyeball it. You want to be exactly in the center. So let me move my zipper off to the side for a second. And all right, how do we find the center of this? Okay, first we have our design here. We want to go from shoulder to shoulder, and 12 inches is the middle, because this ruler is 24 inches. So from sleeve to sleeve. All right, so about, judging by a ruler, it says my 12 inches right here. All right, so I'm gonna put my ruler on that 12 inches right here, up and down. Don't even know if I'm doing this right, guys. I'm just winging it here. And once I get it there, this thing is kind of, yeah, just ruin that. This thing is kind of, the way the neck folds, it's like one over the other. So gonna have to kind of cut that open, kind of, sort of. It's gonna be interesting, very, very interesting, guys. All right, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I think that's my best bet. I'm just gonna eyeball this bad boy. When all else fails, just do what you gotta do, man. This looks like it's the center right here. This is my center on the eyeball. Yep, There's my center. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my transparent tape and I'm gonna make a line on it so I know exactly where I'm cutting. All right, I know exactly where I'm cutting. All right, yeah, we gotta, we don't have our, yeah. Yep, that looks like about the center of the pocket right there. Yeah, so if you don't, sometimes you have to improvise if you don't have the necessary tools. And I know like tailors and stuff, they use chalk. It's like material chalk, any type of chalk I guess will do. And it just, I'm nervous, man, I'm nervous. So yeah, the chalk, you just, you know, cause you can wash off chalk. So that's easy to, I'm so nervous right now. I love this hoodie so much, but for the sake of the channel, for the sake of the video, we going in. We going in, man. We gonna cut it. No! Yes, I just did. Yo, once you get one cut, you're committed. That's it. I am cutting my perfectly good hoodie in half for you guys. You guys better like this. Hold on. Take a second and like this video right now. I just ruined my Art Institute of Philadelphia hoodie. I don't have any more of these. It's like I have one, I have a black one and I have a red one. This is my red one. I want to convert both of them. So like this video right now. Give me some props for ruining my hoodie. I've never done this before. Hope I'm doing it right. Didn't even watch. You know what? After I cut this, I'm gonna go watch a video on it to see if anybody else has done this, so I can get a pointer or two. But I'm just winging it right now. I'm just winging it. So I'm cutting my perfectly good hoodie. Man, I'll tell you. If I was still attached to material things, which I'm not anymore. So that's it. We're committed. It's a wrap, guys. We are committed. Damage is done. That's it. If anything, we got a nice towel or something, so we can put that to the side. Gonna grab our zipper here, and we're just gonna lay it on there and try to see how we're gonna set this up. The zipper is gonna go. How are we gonna do this? Let me zoom. The heck was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking when I decided this is a good video to make. I just ruined my thing. All right, so we don't want the rough edge to show. So there's gonna have to be some type of folding involved. We don't want the zipper on the outside. That's not how it's done. No, it isn't. So we're going to have to fold the hoodie this way. All right, and we're gonna have to sew it onto. We're gonna have to fold the hoodie in this way, and we're gonna have to sew it onto the zipper. All right, so let me grab some pins, and I'm gonna start pinning this up, guys. I'm gonna start pinning this up the way I want it sewn. So I'm gonna start from the top. I'll make a pin at the top. And we're gonna go to the bottom. Let me adjust the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing here. You guys see what I'm doing here? You guys see what I'm doing? All right, so I want everything to be tucked away nice and neatly. Let me go get a hoodie so I can get a frame of reference. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our hoodie for our point of reference, and so they put a loop over top of the zipper so you can kind of hide the zipper when the two edges come together. This is some highly skilled stuff that I'm attempting here. But hey, so when the zipper closes, you can barely see the zipper. All right, so this is what we're gonna attempt to replicate here. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah, when the zipper, when you zip the thing up, you can barely see the zipper. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So, oh, I messed this thing up. So, zip this bad boy up, and the fold covers the zipper. Can we? I may have got myself in deeper than I wanted to with this one, guys, but it's too late now. So let's get the pinning up. So we gotta pin this bad boy up, and we gotta make a loop. No sweat, I could do that. Easy peasy. All right. Not only do we have to make a loop though, we have to make a loop and it has to cover the zipper part. All right, so I'm just gonna start pinning here. All right, I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna make the loop, and I want my loop to be slightly over the zipper. All right, but I want my loop to be even all the way up and down. So here we are, it's begun. I'm just gonna do this all the way down, and when I sew it, I don't want to go too far with the loop though. We'll see. When I sew it, I'm just gonna remove the pins one by one like I do normally, because I'm not an expert sewer. I'm a beginning sewer, and I'm just as anxious as you guys are to see if I screw this up. All right. I don't think I'm gonna screw it up though. I think it's gonna be great. What do you guys think down in the comment section down below? Did I get myself into too much for me to handle? I think it's a little bit much for me, but we're committed now. I didn't think this all the way through. I didn't yeah. Preparation is key, guys. Preparation is key. At least I got the stuff, right? At least I got the materials to do it, right? All right, so as you guys can see, I have one side all pinned up all the way almost to the bottom. Almost to the bottom, not quite there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead for reasons of it's easier to access if I sew one side, then I pin the other side, then I sew on the other side. It's going to be easier for me, I think. So, but I do want it to be even, so I'm questioning my reasoning to do it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sew one side, and then I'll come back and I'll do the other side. The zipper seems to have gotten a little shorter than I anticipated, so at the bottom here we have a little bit of access. But I don't think that should be a problem, because I think when I sew it, I'm going to make sure I lay the zipper down flat so it can stretch out longer. I'm running into all types of problems, guys. But yeah, we're committed. So let's go over to the SE6. It's going down. You already know we got our brother SE600. We're about to convert this bad boy from embroidery mode to sewing mode. First thing we're gonna want to do is reach this hand right here underneath here. There's a little lever. Pull it, push this out, and we're gonna leave this just like this. We're gonna take what are we gonna do now? Keep that bobbin thread, same energy in there. We're gonna go ahead and grab this little part right here and reach in there for our box of goodies and grab our tools. We're gonna need this for taking off the embroidery foot, and we're going to need our sewing foot, which is, you can use this one. There's a lot of different feet that you can use, but which one do I always use? Oh yeah, I use this one. Use a sewing foot. That's and this piece right here. All right, so let me show you guys the pieces we're using. Went inside the kit that came with the embroidery machine. Got this little bad boy right here. This little thing right here. Got this. This foot has a N on it. And I got my little tool right here. All right, so I got these three things right here. So follow along, it's time to get busy. Foot is up. We're gonna go ahead and loosen this, and that is going to loosen the embroidery foot. Embroidery foot sees. Loosen that screw right there. Now we can go ahead and, after it's loosened enough, we can just slide right on out. Now this is off. Embroidery foot is off. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this foot seize and we're gonna put it in here. Hold it up like so. And we're gonna screw that in. Screw that in. Then we're gonna lay this foot right down underneath here like so. And we're just gonna slam it down. But it has to be in the right spot. Slam it down and it grabs it. All right, that's pretty much it. That's all it takes to put it in the sewing mode. Put this embroidery foot off to the side. And we're pretty much ready to get busy, except for one more thing. We gotta add our foot on the side. All right, on the side right here, there is that's where you insert the pedal. So let's grab our pedal and plug it in right here and put the rest of it on the ground, because this is what we push with our foot. Put the rest of it on the floor right here. All right, now can y'all see? Ow, shoot. Stuck myself with the pin. See, I'm gonna take my sweater and I'm gonna put it on this side right here. And I'm gonna position it in such a way where it can feed under here real easily, all right? So we're gonna turn on the machine. And when we turn on the SE600, it recognizes that, yo, there's no embroidery foot here. All right, watch this. See, totally different menus right here, guys. All right, so it's time to get committed, man. It's time to go in. So we're gonna use this black stitch, right? We're gonna use black embroidery thread so we can see if we can create some type of fine stitch. So let's zoom in so you guys can get a close up and in person shot of me ruining my sweater, guys. I'm not gonna ruin it. Fingers crossed. All right, so I'm not gonna ruin it. All right, cool. So nervous. All right, so the good thing about the SE6, so I'm gonna take this pin out. Good thing about the SE600 is that, oh man, position this under here first. The good thing about the SE600, oh gosh, I can't talk to you guys and do this at the same time. This is gonna be quite difficult. Quite the test for the kid. All right, gotta create that loop. Good thing about the SE600, like I was saying, is the fact that I'm trying to line this up because the needle right here, I gotta make it like a little, I gotta get it right on that edge. I wanna make a nice loop. Get what I'm trying to say? I wanna make a nice loop. So I gotta kinda like line it up right on the edge there, on the itches sketches, right on that zipper seam thing. Which is about to prove to be very difficult. This thing can't go up anymore. Okay, yeah. So when I put it under here, I can raise this up just a little bit more. All right, cool. All right. So right along the itch is right there, and I'm gonna put the foot down, and keep on sticking myself. All right, I'm just checking to see where my loop is. Non-existent, actually. Geez, this is gonna be hard, boys. I might have bit off more than I can chew here, but we're gonna get this right. We're gonna get this right for the delegation. All right. All right, that looks good. That looks good. So what I'm gonna do is, foot is down. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one stitch. All right, you can press this button right here. Start and stop button does not work with the full foot lever attached. All right, so I'm gonna slow this down. There's a little lever right here on the side, and that controls how fast this thing stitches. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it down and slow. And I'm just gonna have him press the foot, and it's gonna go nice and slow. All right, nice and easy, nice and controlled. Nice and easy, nice and controlled. And keep it right there. As I get to the first pin, take it out. Keep it, check it, make sure the loop is there. Keep it moving. Keep that bad boy moving. All right. Nice and easy. Trying to keep that loop the same width. Trying to keep the zipper flat so that hopefully when I get to the end there's a little bit more slack. All right, because it's kind of tight right now. And that's looking good. It's actually looking good if you ask me. All right, it's looking good. All right, so we're doing good so far. I'm not regretting this. All right. All right, let me stop real fast. Check my loop. Take out the next pin. Actually, I don't have to take it out now, but I'm just checking my loop. Make sure my loop is tight. All right. Keep that bad boy moving. And I'll tell you right now what I don't like. I don't like the stitch that I did because it's a single stitch. And it looks good. It looks like I'm stitching it straight. It's a single stitch. I should have made like a double stitch to make sure it's locked in nice and good. I'm going to take out the next needle and keep that bad boy moving. All right, let's go. And at this point, when you start feeling comfortable with the machine, right, you can take and you can hit that right there, put it in the second mode, so you can get a little bit more speed on that, boy. But don't do that too prematurely, boy. You might hurt yourself. You might mess this joint all up. All right, so now, oh, whoa, whoa. We don't want all that. Matter of fact, let me take that bad boy back down. I don't need all that torque right there. We don't need that torque. All right, so take that off. And we're gonna keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. All right. Keep that bad boy moving. All right, we're getting a little too thick right there on the bead, so we're gonna, I can feel it where I'm right on the edge, feel I still got my loop. Every now and then I stop, take my time. It's not a race. It's not a race, because I want this to come out good, so you can't be like, you know what I mean? I'm committed. I actually like the idea of going a little bit faster, so you practice a little bit with this press of foot right here. Hope I don't jack it up. All right, looking good so far, feeling good so far. Take the next needle out and let's go up. Remix, that was horrible. All right, keeping it moving, guys, keep it moving. We're doing good, we're doing good. All right, got a little bit too brave there. A little bit too brave, a little bit too brave. Gotta slow that down. A little bit too heavy on the foot. You see, you gotta position this foot pedal to a point where it's comfortable for you, and that's what the problem is. You gotta have control. And you don't need to pull the material because it feeds it through for you. So that's another thing that I like about these sewing machines. All sewing machines do that, but I like that about them. I like that it feeds the material through for you. So only thing you gotta do is like guide it left and right, or like pushing down on the foot. We're doing good. Take off the next needle. I feel like we're doing good. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment section down below, guys. We sewing now on the SE6. If you haven't purchased SE600 yet, use my link down in the description below to purchase your machine today so you can start turning your pullovers into jackets. Because we all know jackets, they're just better. You can unzip when you get too warm, zip up when you get too cold. They're just better, you know. If you know, I don't need, well, they make pullovers. very, very close to that zipper there. All right, we're gonna come down, take this one off. We're doing good. I think we're doing good. All right, fold that part over. All right. I can feel where the material is. Slow it down. Pull the next one out. All right. We're gonna go right over top that little crease right there. Let's see how she does. Let's see how she does going over top of that crease. Wait. Looks like, okay. Looks like she went, okay. Yeah, that's good. Up a little bit, okay, yeah. Sometimes you gotta help it just a little bit. I don't know what would have happened if I kept going, but didn't want to find out, So let's go, keep going. Adjust the foot. I'm just moving the foot in and out because I want to be able to have good control over it. Slower. Foot heavy, man. That's how I drive, lead foot. So boom. Keep that bad boy going. Nice and good. Take off the last pin and might be in trouble with the zipper. The zipper is kind of short, but it's all good. We got this. We're gonna do something different at the end. We'll figure it out. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. We gonna figure it out, because guess what? This thing is getting worn. So finish this up. We'll just have a little loop at the bottom or something. I think I bought my zipper a little bit too short, guys. So make sure when you buy your zippers, you buy them longer than what you need, or else you'll run into the problem that I'm having right now. My zipper is gonna be too short. But what I'm gonna have to do, keep on going down below to finish off that edge of the sweater. Yep. Keep on going past that edge to finish it up. And when I get to the edge, I'm gonna have to reverse to lock in that stitch. All right. So we're good to go, guys. On this part, let's load or press a foot, press the cut button, raise the press a foot, see how we did. All right, this zipper is committed. It is on. It is on. We are looking okay. Looking good, actually. All right, so now we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. All right, we're just gonna, we're gonna pin it, and then we are going to unzip it and sew it, I guess. Or matter of fact, we're just gonna pin it and we're gonna keep it zipped up because I want it to be like, I don't want it to be like lopsided, you know what I mean? So we gotta we're gonna pin it with it together. I don't want it to be lopsided. Guys, this is nerve-wracking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from right here because I wanna line up the letters. Everything else, I don't really care about. I wanna line up the letters. I want it to meet right there. All right, and I'm missing some letters already, I could see, but that's okay. That's okay as long as this thing lines up. That's all I care about. It's gonna look a little weird, but it's okay because I converted it. Actually, should we match it from the neck? Yeah, we'll do it from the neck. From the neck, because we want the neck to match up. So we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna pin it from here. All right, nice small pin from here. This is gonna be hard. All right. I'm gonna have to manipulate this sideways. Yep. Thank God material can move and twist and bend. I'm trying to keep these pins so they don't get all over the place. All right, so I'm just gonna pin up that side, guys, and I'll be right back with you all in one moment. Don't wanna make a mess. Don't wanna make this video too long, longer than it already is. You guys see me fumbling. We're doing all right. Doing all right for our first one, first try. First try on the get by. Boom, boom, boom. And this right here. And this joint right here. And up and through. Alright. Now we're gonna go right here. In. I'll try to manipulate that right there. And make sure not to skip the back of it. And up and through. Alright. We good, we good, we good. Not too thick. Boom. And this is all I really wanted to get right, was this part right here. Once I get this part, like everything else will fall into place. All right, I just wanted to get this part right here pinned in. And I think I should be able to just freestyle the rest of it. Guys, what do you think? Should I pin the whole thing? I don't think it's necessary, because once I start to like just go down, I think it'll be fine. What do you guys think in the comments? I think we're good. I'm just gonna trim this right here. It's a little loose there, it's annoying me a little bit. So guys, I am going to unzip it now. Unzip so that I have the other side loose. Is that a good idea? I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna unzip it so I got the other side loose. That's cool. That's cool. We could do that. And then I'm gonna start zipping. I'm gonna start sewing from this side. All right. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. All right. Wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck. The zipper don't want to come apart. The zipper does not want to come apart. Why not? Was it supposed to come off? Alright guys, here's my solution to the zipper issue. What I had to do was separate at the bottom of the zipper. When you buy the zipper, it comes with this metal tab that's attached to both sides. I had to actually separate that metal tab, pry it open. I didn't have a needle nose, so I just used the end of my scissors like this, and I like pried them up. And I took it off of, because it was attached to both of them. So I took it off of both of them and I attached it back to one side. I'm just gonna push this back down, and now I'm gonna need needle nose pliers, and push it back down, and I'm gonna unzip it, and hopefully the zipper stays on. Let's see. Let me grab my needle nose pliers over here. Check, check. All right, I got my needle noses. So I'm just gonna push this back down. Sheesh, it's gonna be difficult. Push it back down with the needle nose pliers. Gotta make sure it's in there nice and good. I'm gonna just lock this one down first, this side right here, down first. There we go. Got that squeeze down. Then we come over here and squeeze this side down. Now when I zip this down, in theory, the zipper should stay on and I should be able to, yeah, I didn't give it enough clearance there. So, yeah, I should have made it come down a little bit more. Guys, all right, I gotta pry this back open again. I squeezed it too tight shut too. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I was able to get it off without taking the thing back apart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, every time you zip it up, you just gotta put this in right here, and then it functions as a good zipper. So I'm just gonna attach it like this and it should work fine. All right, so let me attach this back down and I'll be right back, guys. Sewing this part down, but I'm gonna share with you guys a funny true story, right? It's not really a story, it's just a thing, right? So what's crazy is I tend to, removing the thing, I tend to like the things that I do this to, like the stuff that I make, the clothes, whether it be clothes or like whatever it is, I tend to like those items, even though they might not turn out perfect. I tend to wear those items and like those items more than the stuff that comes from the store. And I think that's very interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. I tend to like the items that I make more, even though they're not perfect. Very, very interesting, I think anyway. So I'm just lining this up to make sure it's on the hoop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and start pushing down. A little too fast for my liking. Let me slow it down a little bit, start slow. And we're gonna it's interesting because this has a really big thing to jump over. It's feeding it through, that's good. Okay, cool, that's all I want to know. It's feeding it through. So that's good. Keep the zipper straight. All right, got a whole bunch of material on this side, which is gonna be interesting to see how it passes through the machine. It seems like it's not coming through, guys. Let me see what's going on here. All right, need a little bit of encouragement. All right, we're good. This part right here is where you can appreciate an industrial size machine that has this side right here open, because it is, I'm working in tight quarters right now. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit so I can control it a little bit more, because we ain't about to be doing this all day long. That speed is comfortable to me. Right on that edge there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And I'm just gonna freestyle it, man. Got no pins in here, I'm just gonna go. Just holding it with my hand and going along. Maybe it should be pinned, I don't know, but so far it's come along good. Got the loop effect on the back side, so we're just gonna keep it going. Covering up the zipper. I'm just gonna try to get closer to the edge. Yep, got it close to the edge, and keep it moving. Feed a little bit of this through, and keep it going. Fold a little bit more, pass a little bit more through, making sure I'm only sewing on the material that I want to sew on. Plenty of, make sure the loop is not too big, because I don't want to use too much material that I don't have to. And keep that bad boy going. A little bit at a time, we'll be finished in no time, guys. As you guys can tell, I'm feeling a little bit more confident on this one. Kind of getting the hang of sewing. Sewing, once you get the hang of it, you just keep it moving. You know what I mean? You just keep it moving sometimes. Feeling real good. Real confident on those sews. Yo, man, you got some pants you want me to stitch up? Let me know, let me know, let me know. What you don't want to do is pull the material. You don't want to stretch the material, because that's what I think I'm doing right now. So let me stop stretching the jacket part, because when you stretch it, that's when the zipper ends up being too short. So you want to be careful you're not stretching your material that you're sewing. All right, just keep it. All right, we're good. Looks like it's gonna line up the same as the last one. Our fold is getting a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna thin it out a little bit. All right, trying to keep this straight is what I'm trying to do. That's why I keep on starting and stopping, guys. And I want to get a little closer to the, there you go, closer to the zipper edge part. Cool. All right. Boy, oh boy, did I mess this one up. I mean, the zipper's attached, but it's gonna be lopsided, guys, because already you can tell from this point to this point to where the zipper engages. Actually, no. Okay, all right, hold on, let me see. Put the zipper in right here. This has to slide in here like so. Zipper engages, goes up, up. Oh, not bad, not too shabby. Not too, oh, well, oh, the pockets, look at the pockets. Totally off alignment. Oh my gosh, that's like way off. Ugh, that's ugly. But the top part is interesting. The top part is on the money. The letters are matching up, but when I got to the pockets, it's down. Remember when I told you guys don't pull? I was pulling the material, like stretching it out, you guys, and that's where I went wrong. And I didn't keep my, I'll get a close up for you. I didn't keep my my loop on this side to set my stitch the same size. See, on this side it was much cleaner, same size, but on this side it got a little thick and it got a little thin. But that's because I was pulling on the material, and as I pulled on the material, it pulled it down. So now it's not matching. Am I gonna rock this sweatshirt, guys? Yeah. Matter of fact, let me put it on right now. You guys can tell me how you feel. All right, let's see how hard it is to zip back up. Grab this zipper like I would normally. Grab this side, put this in here. It's a little bit more of a pain in the behind, because, and then, yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's one of those. Yeah. It's one. Yeah, I messed this one up. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. I messed it up. Oh gosh. And the bottom part isn't even stitched on all the way. All right. All right, so this is not an accurate representation of the SE600. We're gonna call this the zipper fail. Outtakes, A-Dubb Productions outtakes. Oh my gosh, I jacked this up. Can't even zipper it up good. All right, here we go, zipped up. And guys, as much trouble as it was zipping this up, still gonna wear it. I'm still gonna wear it. Let me adjust my mic 1 second. Yeah, still feels like the same jacket. I'm still gonna wear it. It works, it works, it works. Let me twist my light around, put some light on it. Learned a lot of lessons doing this, all right? First and most important lesson. I think I would have been good if I didn't tug on the material. When I was tugging on the material, that stretched out the bottom half. From here to here is straight and it's lined up. But when I got to this part right here, I started pulling on the cotton. I started pulling on the material, which stretched this part down further, and it threw my lineup off. Now what could have kept that in line is if I would have gone ahead and pinned the zipper down all the way. If I'd have pinned this side down all the way, then I wouldn't have ran into this issue. But because I didn't pin it down all the way, I ran into the issue. So preparation is key, guys. I sacrificed my hoodie for you guys so you guys can learn something. I hope you guys learned something. Preparation is key. And I'm still gonna rock my hoodie because this is the only one I got like it. I made it a zip up, even though it's hard as heck to zip back up once I zip it down. The zipper works. It's just hard to zipper back up once I get it off. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, I messed this one up. That wasn't that hard, but it shouldn't be that hard. And look, it's got, you know what? I'm done, guys. I'll talk to you guys next one. I'm so mad I messed up my pullover, man.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?